Okay, so you are looking at the brake light switch. Let's see, I've taken Amalia apart here so that I could try and find this sucker. Thank God for YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug this thing and go inside and hop on the computer and match up part numbers just to make sure that what I just unhooked really is, well, actually, I know it is the right thing, but I need to order a new one. I'm hoping that replacing this will fix the whole cruise control thing, because when you're commuting about an hour every day on a freeway, cruise control is kind of, yeah, it becomes your best friend. So I really would like to have it functioning all of the time instead of intermittently. So we're gonna check this out. Okay, so it's hot as shit out here. I mean, I don't know, it's like, it's like 276 degrees. I want November. Like, no, I want November. And I don't mean like early November. I mean like it doesn't get warmer than 50 degrees November. That's what I'm aiming for. So I went inside and I got the part out, the brake light switch, and I went inside and I matched it up. I found it on Auto House, but they're in Arizona and I'm in Pennsylvania, so anytime I order something from them, it takes minimum a week to get it. Usually it takes like closer to 10 business days. It takes a while. I love them, but their stuff, it just takes a while to get their stuff. So I actually found it, of all places, I found it on Amazon. Same brand, same part, the correct part number, all that jazz. So I ordered it from Amazon. I'll have it, in like 2 or 3 days. So, hopefully that will solve the problem. The funny thing is the brake lights themselves work. They've always worked. I just had the car inspected a few weeks ago, so all the lights work, or they wouldn't have passed. But I do get a message on the dash saying there is it just says lamp defective. And of course, with these older cars, they don't really go into a lot of detail. So lamp defective is like, well, there's a lot of lamps on this car. And I've checked them all and they all work. So I'm hoping that this whole lamp defective thing that I'm getting on the dash is actually, because of the brake light switch. So I'll have it in a few days. Next weekend I'll go ahead, get out here, sweat my ass off, and install this thing. It's funny because it's up under the where the pedals are. So you have to be a contortionist. You have to basically stand on your head to get everything apart and get everything installed. But it's so easy though. I mean, it truly is. It's literally plug and play. So if you can manage to get to the part, it's very easy to get it replaced, and the part cost me like $18. So that's, I mean, $18 and maybe a total of 30 minutes of my time, if that. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I really enjoy doing to the cars. Stuff that's easy enough that I know I can do it without screwing it up, but yet I also know that I probably saved a couple $100. I mean, if I don't know how much a mechanic would charge if I took it in to have this done, but I know I wouldn't leave for less than a few $100. So that stuff always makes me feel good. So I'm slowly but surely, I'm learning how to take care of these cars. So anyway, I'll be back in a second. There we go. Okay, so I got the old switch back in, and now I'm just gonna kind of put 1 or 2 of the screws in here just to keep it held up for a while. It doesn't have to be perfect or pretty. It's just gonna be, I'm just gonna take it back down in a few days. So, and I may, I mean, I try and drive all the cars 1 or 2 days a week. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this back up, and then next weekend we will go ahead and install the brake light switch and fingers crossed, I will have cruise control whenever I need it from now on. So that'll be kind of cool.